And we're going live. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today? Let's go over to the comment section to see who's here. Elias and Darla. How did I know that? How did I know they were going to be there? Do, 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 do. Well, I talked about the jellyfish, guys, so don't expect anyone else to be stopping by today. There won't be many of us. We'll probably be about 30. Then after 15 minutes, we'll climb to about 40. I highly doubt that we will touch 50 views. We'll see. Oh, no. Not the eye there. Starting up. Hope not. Hello, leather chair. Do I have everything? Am I all set here? I look good? I look okay? For all the so many people that are going to stop by, 6 watching. So yeah, NASA, screw you, buddy. Jellyfish in the lunar atmosphere. Oh, I got that light on me again that you guys won't be able to see, that only I see. See on my shoulder? There's nothing on my shirt. I wonder if you guys see it. Little moving friend there. Never disappears. Okay, so yeah, there's not going to be anybody here. And with good reason, because I'm showing the moon in a way where it exposes all of NASA's lies. Not all of them, probably a lot of them, or partly some of the lies. I got the video up right away. 2 videos up this morning. Instead of looking at them at the live stream, where we're going to get maybe 14 people watching the live stream. So I prefer have my my family in. Oops. There we go. Sorry about that. Flare today. Oops. How come I didn't see that? It must have just happened, Elias. Let me go see. C'est malade, bro. Le soleil, là, présentement, là, vraiment, là, que le soleil fait vraiment peur. Puis la tache solaire, the flare, the sunspots that are facing Earth right now are just absolutely horrifically scary. Oh, I didn't see that. They didn't register anything yet here. C'est drôle, hein? Let's see the readings. X 1.31, X 1.4 was on August 8th. Yep, c'est ça mon frère. Hier, puis dans la nuit, peut-être même il n'y a pas si longtemps que ça. Another X flare. So I must have, I missed that one yesterday. Pretty sure I missed that one. Luke is in the house. Sir, thank you so darn much for the amazing support here. Greetings, Bruce. Luke here, checking in. How are you? How's your dad doing? Thanks for coming by, brother. I'm liking your videos, man. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Darla's in the house. Who else is here? You guys hear me? Testing, testing. Leather chair also. He needs some loving too. Star Hunter, how's it going, brother? Posted some Montana Wookie. Thank you very much. Good morning, BSA family and Bruce. So we posted some lunar creatures in the atmosphere. They really remind me of the STS-75 mission. I also stuck in a little snippet of, a little part of the video, not too long, of them showing that there's life outside in space. And obviously they weren't beside Venus or anywhere. They were beside Earth or the moon, right? And we're seeing these space creatures moving around. So if space creatures are moving around, there's something to that, right? Right? Right. Elias, thanks a lot, my man. Thanks to all of you for being here. So yeah, we got 11,000 views stolen, 18,000 views stolen. I'm getting about close to, I think about 15,000, 20,000 views a day for the past 2, 3, 4 days. And it did not register. So in the past 4 days, we got about 10,000 views registered. And it's crazy. Even the counter, the 48-hour counter, keeps going down. So I went to bed yesterday at about 21,000. And it said in the last 48 hours, I got that. And then I didn't sleep. I got up at 3 in the morning. So after 3 hours of having been up, 18,000 views disappeared. On Social Blade, they're telling people, like yesterday, I got almost 13,000 views. Day before, they didn't write the amount. It was about 20,000. Day before that, about 11,000, to try to grow the channel bigger. So get this, the revenue is going down with the extra views. And they literally tell you in the analytics, yeah, your revenue is going down lower with the extra views. So, okay, we'll see what happens. It could be an adjustment, of course. Lord knows there's no glitches on YouTube, right? No, wrong. Got an email this morning from somebody that said that somebody again was still talking. So thank you for the heads up. So you guys got to be careful. If anyone's emailing you in the community to be to asking you to stop donating, well, just stop if you want to, if you feel better or whatnot. But I think it's a little childish what our troll Peter and some other trolls are doing. But again, as long as they keep doing that action, I will continue mentioning them. Delta Dog is here. Greetings, BSA family. Thank you very much, brother. And thanks for the interest. You'll see, man, Delta Dog, it's always the same people that come back. We don't get new people here. 4 a.m. Wow. Elias 2 was up. Man, were you up because of the damn rain? The rain, it started raining a lot here yesterday. And I was like, whoa, how come it's raining so damn loud that I can't even sleep? When it rains loud, I can't sleep, like, at all. So you see, we're at only 20 here. I didn't share out on X because I want to see how many people are here watching. So as you know, there's Darla, Anika, Elias, and Delta Dog that are here. We're about 20 now. So I proved that also my channel was killed because I didn't die though, not yet, because I exposed the moon. And what I'm showing is absolutely crazy. So, yep, you should have some sound, my friend. The whole way through, actually. It could be a glitch. You might have to reconnect. Yann, salut mon frère. Anika, thank you very much for being here, you guys. Well, somebody says I am muted, but I am not, my friend, because it says I'm not muted. Famous Potatoes, thanks for being here. Hey, Star Hunter, thanks for welcoming people, my friends. Good morning to you, Jules of Southern Oregon. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Thanks for being here, Jules. Jules of Southern Oregon in the house. Please share to your social media. Let's grow this group. Thank you so much. It is a grow up there right now. Whoop, swollen gland on one side. Mustn't be the sun. Yes, Famous Potatoes, they are. 29 watching. Find it interesting? Bruce just talked about lunar creatures. exposing all the lies of NASA. NASA gets, you see, if I was to expose this, NASA gets, millions into the billions of dollars in the defense and the states and everything. They get so much money because they're all together, right? Whatever CIA and FBI are pulling in and NASA are pulling in, they're all working together on these secret projects, grabbing a little bit of their money from what I believe. Pretty freaking obvious that that's what they're doing. They must be really crying about the UFO reports, and they must be trying to reach the election times for them not to have to come out and talk about it. The change of presidency. Don't forget, once we change goons, right? Hopefully we'll have one that's less goony. Hope so, Donald, right? He's been attacked. Anyways, I tell you that literally hit. Assassination attempts. This is because of what Donald Trump knows about the Galactic Federation. I did a UFO report news podcast just about a day or two ago. If you didn't listen to it, you're going to regret it. You should go and listen to it. It's interesting. And it talks about a new crash site in Arizona. It talks about the Galactic Federation. I go back on what Haim Eshed said. It makes me mad that they're able to talk about there being hybrid aliens inside of Mars, that Mars is inhabited, they're living there, and NASA knows it and everybody knows it. And you don't get people like Elon Musk talking about every single subject except for UFOs. Like when there's a sighting, UFOs in Brazil or something, you'd think that Elon Musk would be sharing that, right? It makes no sense to me that he would not, unless he's not allowed sharing UFO videos. That's what I believe. I believe he's not allowed sharing UFO videos. Some people think that you'll write to somebody like Tucker Carlson, and some of you asked me, write to him. I did, Jeremy Corbell too, no matter what you think of him, trying to get out there with the research. Who says it's just me that is not being seen by them? They also can have traffic blocked on their side that's coming in, right? So there's artificial intelligence that is responsible for that. But artificial intelligence does not exist. Did you know that? Right? There is no artificial intelligence. It's going to be a thing of the past, and it's not going to last as long as computers. I guarantee. I promise you. Artificial intelligence is just algorithm, right? It's algorithm learning. So an artificial intelligent program is a program made by humans that allows the artificial intelligence, which it isn't, it's artificially quicker than us to look at all the information online. It has it all in its brain. So when it turns around and you want a song or a story about some country singer made up or whatnot, well, it doesn't have to spend all day like you. It just turns around and grabs all the accumulated documents and everything that has to do with the keywords that you gave it. Because if you don't give it keywords, if you don't ask it a question, and if it's not looking through Wikipedia database or the Google database of knowledge, it's not going to know anything. There is no intelligence, artificial intelligence. We're at the beginning of the baby stage of artificial intelligence. And the scary part is that artificial intelligence has been around for a shitload of many years, a hell of a long time, where they were, studying a whole bunch of things, nanoparticulates and nanoparticles that we hear about today, and that we're all worried about for both, pandemic wise, and I'll leave it at that, and the chemtrails. Well, this has all been done and invented a long time ago. Smart dust, where we can control a dust in the atmosphere around Earth with a frequency and have it go where it wants. Did you know that? And so it's game over. It's game over for the wars, you'd think, right? If there's still a war, it's because somebody's trying to gain that last minute technology that somebody else has is stronger. But the one that has the technology or that can back engineer UFOs, and that, with the experimentation they're doing with CERN and everything, it's pretty serious. It really is serious. So like I said, we're 50 minutes into it, and now we touched the 40. And we'll stay there for a little while. We'll only get about 8 or 9 more. And when I say that, it could be the trolls try to rise it up a little bit, but it won't be for long because they don't want me getting views. Because it fascinates me that there's not many people here. After what I showed, I did a premiere, by the way, guys. If you check out, it was a live stream. I wasn't able to get on. I had a glitch and problem. I'm very sorry about that. it was an interesting way of viewing a video, because I am celebrating. It's a French channel birthday yesterday, by the way. Didn't even mention it. I didn't even mention it to the French community because I'll get less views. But you can subscribe also to my French channel, by the way, guys. If you want to support the channel and help it grow, also is Wayno here, our friend, the real Wayno. Thank you, brother. Nina, greetings from British Columbia. Beautiful British Columbia. Thank you very much for being here, Nina. Nice to see you. How's it going there, Luke? How's Ireland doing this morning? Bruce, love the podcast and all of the new videos. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Jules. And thank you. I saw the comments. I really appreciate that. And like you said yourself, it was you and Leah, I think, or Leah, I think it was both of you, that it was very astonishing. It's surprising, the information coming out. So if we have North Korea on the border of South Korea and stationed there, apparently it was the last that we heard a couple days ago, actually. And we know that from Ross Coulthard at News Nation mentioned that there is a giant spaceship buried in Seoul, South Korea, who says that North Korea doesn't want that technology by having to bring them back, or, whatever the hell they're doing. It's a bunch of bullshit. And of course, Taiwan, also what's going on. We can't talk about war very much, unfortunately, because we're sheep. Nika, child of Thoth, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it so much. Are you all surprised at the very little bit of views that are in the last videos? My last 3, 4, 5, 6 videos, by the way, are 100 and 200, 3 and 400. Which was, again, it's always expected. This isn't something I'm not surprised that this is happening, but I do want to mention it because it really does a lot for the research that proves literally that they don't want me to show what I'm showing here most of the time. That's for sure. So maybe I will share this out on X. I don't know if we'll get people or not, but we'll see. Go ad free with premium. Yeah, well, it's the money, my friends. I will be going premium on Twitter and applying some ads there to see if it's not blocked. And if it is, well, bull bye. What do you want a guy to do? I loved your very informative podcast the other day. Thank you very much, Mix Mayhem. I appreciate that, my friend. Let's get these. It's a bit close here to you all, for you all. Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate that. 11 on Rumble. So that means only about 30 here. Interesting. Right now, 44. Hit the like button, family. Yeah, I appreciate that, my friends. I do have a video. I wasn't going to show it here, but maybe I will. It's about 7, 8 minutes. But it has to do with spies and latex masks. Because do you believe that aliens, in theory, if ever they were to take over nations, which I possibly would never rule that out, a scary thought, how hard would it be for them to hide their images of themselves, the image of themselves, their faces? Well, it's simple. If there's, aside from a gray alien, okay, you're obviously someone with a head like that, it's going to look like, what the hell's wrong with you, right? But they can hide very well. And latex masks have been developed. Actually, the CIA worked in developing these masks with the people that made, now you're going to laugh, Planet of the Apes. Ever notice how NASA really is friends with filmatographers? They really like filmatographers. They keep them really close to them when they need them, I think, to make a little skit or a video or something like that. Oh, yes, brother. Really is. Of course, our friend Crazy Music Space Jam. If you have not checked them out, please do. Thanks a lot, Luke. Elias Valhalla in the house. Swollen Land. Not Badland, but the other one. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we need other languages to tell people to subscribe. I don't know if it's subscritos or in Spanish also. I always try to ask people to subscribe to the channel. And then I think the translator asks them to swim in a river or something. Usually what happens. Ken Ash, how are you, brother? Thanks for coming back, my friends. Oh my gosh, my fingers are not awake yet. Same. So yeah, there should be tons and tons of questions fluttering in of people asking me, Bruce, how the hell did you get the jellyfish? Are they still there? Is this a one-time event? How come there's not that many views? And where are all the disbelievers and the haters and trolls? The trolls like attacking in the limelight, in the backgrounds, to attack the numbers. When the numbers stop or I go viral for just one day, notice that the insulting comments are drastic. They talk about horrible stuff like blood, semen, and poop, and they're bad. The comments here, I left them all up in the past, but because I told them that I'm going to leave all the comments on, go right ahead and comment anything you want, they did. Talked about horrible things. So I try to regulate that. And Mr. Jason John Swartz is in the house. How's it going, my brother? Nice to see you, man. Hey, we had fun, bro. That's what people have to check out. UFOs at Jason's, mysterious lights in the sky that we saw rising up of all angles, even though most of them were going one way, because satellites don't go other ways. They only go one way. Jason and Michelle had a chance to see a shitload of lights, by the way, which I thought it was pretty cool. The video is up here on the channel. You guys should be checking that out. Of course, Jason, if ever you were to grab that video or even want to talk about it, you don't have to ask. You know that. Jason will also come on with me here for sure to talk about that evening, to talk about the lights in the sky in relationships, in relationship to a lot of things that are said in theology, the Bible, ancient scriptures, and now paranormal investigators, religion, and as for the Vatican. There's a group, a secret project that was done or funded by the weirdest association of people. It was the Vatican, I think it was Disney, the Vatican, and something like a cookie company or something, like Kellogg's or something, or a cereal company. It was weird. So they're huge, right? And you can't bring them down. You can't bring them down because, like they compartmentalize the secret projects, well, they do the same thing with their different branches, and they have frontal organizations where a frontal organization can get caught doing something, and well, they'll say, well, we're just going to close our doors and not have any more money, and then there'll be a commercial on the television that comes on by their competitor, which is them. You're going to see some green screen fake effects and stuff like that in the video. I shouldn't be showing it. They are going to take down the video, or take off the ads, monetized ads, obviously. When I show you Biden and his mask, and I'm not talking about a COVID mask, I'm talking about a latex mask where you can see at the back of his neck. Also, and more people were talking about him being at a different height. By the way, there's an image, same distance, with him beside Jill, his handler, and you can see that he has an entire foot and a half over her as compared to just in the morning or the day before. They showed Biden's 3 or 4 speeches during the same day. All 4 of him at the speeches had different hair. His hair was longer over his ears than it wasn't. So it's like, and you get silly people fighting, saying, well, it's a reflection or something. I'm also going to show you the Biden mask where his whole body's completely tanned, and the face is completely white, and it's not the shadow from the collar. Hauser, how are you, brother? Well, no problem. Better late than never, my man. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Yes. Maybe it's Bruce that said it. Yeah, I wrote it in the community too. Also myself, I have good intuition on that, and they're going to expose it all. They're going to tell people that there's people up there. There's vegetation even flowing water that's up there. There's a remnants of a society of intelligent beings that I don't know if they're going to say it's just quite simply humans just like us. That wouldn't that calm things down though? Oh my God, the moon's inhabited too, and everyone starts flipping out. But they say, "Oh, but it's just they look just like us, the same features, the same ears, the same eyes. Couple of years, don't worry, we'll even show you some." Or they're gonna you can imagine what they can do and what they can say for it to go on for a long time. They like doing that. They can possibly do that. My brother Luke, my God, you guys, I love you so much. Give this a stream a like if you enjoy what you see. It's as simple as that, everybody. It really helps this channel grow. So now we're again locked at 50, even after having shared it on Twitter. We're also locked at 50 comments, by the way. Did you notice? Subscribers went up 75, but the numbers did not. We're at 102,440, and this plus 75 brings us up to maybe 35 or 40 more. Right now, we're on our way down back to the 0.3 because they're rolling back down. So I'm getting a lot of comments of people saying I just subscribed. Thank you if you did. They go up, but then they go back down. Jules, how kind of you. Thank you so much. Year number 9 is going to lift the veil even more. That's what I want to hear. And I am very excited with the news. It is so discouraging, guys, but I'm not going to get discouraged, and especially not discouraged enough to stop doing the research. But I'm telling you, you must know that posting a video that should get millions of views. Actually, what I posted this week, wouldn't be surprised. It should have raked in many hundreds of dollars, actually. And that would have had me going for the month when you think of it. But they're even taking away those views that come in. So they come in first and then they roll them back 18,000. You guys know I've showed it many a times. I also posted a really funny image in the community just now, not too long ago, where you see that the views for the last 48 hours in all, the counter that counts all the views for the last 48 hours just touched 10,000. And in 2 days, I got almost 30,000 views and it didn't register. It's disappointing. It's disappointing that it doesn't register. I'm a little worried because eventually they're stopping suppressing the views so much that even if I make more videos, well, they stop them. This month, I made an extra 72 videos, and I'm maybe some of you didn't even see some of the shorts. Sometimes, not sometimes, pretty often, they don't show up the shorts. But don't change what you're doing, my friends. Nicole S, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for the contributions, my friends. Yes, Nina, you're absolutely right about that. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, over the years, we heard about a lot of times where they talked about the straps on the shoulders of the people. Thanks a lot, Jason, for stopping by, my man. You guys can check them out too, by the way, if you're interested in podcasts. Got a whole slew of videos of different subjects also. Luke, always giving nice shout outs on his videos. Thank you, brother. Love you, Jason. Thanks, my man. Right on. My brother in the house. Kimberly F, number 24, thumbs up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Guys, I'm on the X platform. In 4 weeks, we got 5,000 subscribers and never one since the 31st day of the month. My birthday also. February 15th is pretty much the subscribers say, because they're 2 years old, while they're eating mommy soup, how could I piss Bruce off since he's the most amazing ufologist online? Maybe I could, I want to add that in there. Maybe I could just bring his views down. Basically, it's not going to change the fact that I'm exposing the moon, but that's how it is. Really is, Jules. Year 9 is going to blow it out of the park. Kimberly F, thank you so much for doing so. 40 tears. It's like Jason said the other day, when we scroll down in the comment sections in the feed and we start seeing people talking about certain things, and we're all like, what is he talking about? Got 54 watching right now, but only one like, and that one is mine, Screwy Tube. Thank you very much. Yeah, and they want people to refresh, but you shouldn't have to. You do not have to refresh. If you have to refresh, it's because there's a manipulation. Did you know that? That they're actually stopping views from coming in. So every time you see, the views remain low and that they stop, it's deliberate. I think it's neat that you record UFOs dropping drones, especially that. It's absolutely incredible. And that's exactly what we could be seeing Delta Dog on the moon. I've seen them doing it. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, some people have seen it. A lot of people have seen UFOs, and even some of them, everything that I'm filming, but not everybody has the time and or a camera close by to film the stuff. But yeah, a lot of people are seeing this. I believe it. Yeah, anytime you go, even tonight. I mean, he might be busy though, and it's like that's how us brothers are. And I'm not forcing him, but if ever he does want to come on and talk tonight, I'd be more than happy. We can talk about anything at all. Nothing planned tonight. It'll be a quiet stream, as you see, like right now. If he wants to talk about moon jellies rock, thank you so much. So get this, guys. Did you know that they hide information that way? The latex mask about Biden. Do you know what happens if you look up Biden in a mask? You do know what videos you're going to get, right? It's Biden wearing a COVID mask saying that it's patriotic. YouTube does this. You're not going to tell me that YouTube is just following orders from the government when they're actually taking the time to do this shit. I think it's totally corrupt. No, probably just works. Or using a less older one. Yeah, man, we saw stuff in the sky, my brother and I, and it was fun. It was a relaxing, nice. Man, thanks for having me over, you guys. It was really fun. It's been a while. We hadn't spent a little bit of time talking. I still have the video of us having tea at the big dinner table. I'm not done with that. I'm just going to run it by you before I put it up. And no, there was a couple of funny things. Even at one point, we're pretending to be at the table, pretending to have hiccups or having consumed. We had a lot of fun. It's a little skit, Jason. I thought it was really funny. I'm going to have to show you that. Yeah, there you go on the newer model. Cecil is here in the house. Cecil, how are you doing, man? How's the transformation? I don't like that word anymore. It scares me. I think of trans people when I say it. Anyway, how are the changes? I hope you're feeling better, and I hope you're getting better, and I hope you're always feeling better every day. Because the last time we saw you, Cecil, you said you were feeling a lot better. Man, I got to thank you for all the comments that you're giving to the channel. You're absolutely insane. Crazy. I love you. Yeah, absolutely, my man. You never have to have an invite, like I said. Yeah, that is crazy, Jason, that they call it Lucifer. A lot of people don't believe that, eh? And a lot of people did the research to go and see and say, how can it be that the Vatican is actually doing that? Well, it's real. It's absolutely real. They called it Lucifer. It's not here either. It's in the States. It's not here. I mean, it's not in the Vatican. It's in the States. They have also at the Vatican it's not the reptilian room, but it's a room that's shaped as a reptilian. You see them at the Juno Awards, Grammy Awards, and everything. They're doing it. The reptilian face and eyes are up on the top. All the insignia, all the messages. Eminem climbing upstairs. It's all representative of the Masons and different levels, and satanic also. But then you get things where people try to say there's things where there's nothing, like Harry recently in an image, has an image with him holding his fingers inside of a shirt like that. Listen, how many times have you seen people do that? Napoleon Bonaparte does that, and it's not hard. It's a level of masonry, right? the different levels, they all have things. There's one that's the chopping of the head, right? There's one the shut up the mouth. If not, you chop your head off if you talk. Cut the neck, the throat, the ear, the stomach. All these different levels of masonry. And sometimes when people pose, they do a lot of symbolism. I've done it before. Not masonry symbolism, but taking an image, doing a certain gesture where, or maybe a certain shadow over half of my face, showing only half of my face. People read into these messages a lot sometimes, and it doesn't always have to do with what people think. Hey, Elias, that is well said. It really is the fringe Normandy. I'm thinking of Normandy. Minority group. Right on, Jules. Jules knows all about that too. Fishing I watch it. I love languages, brother. Gosh, doing a gaib tatnium as a miadfin Irish for Irish. Oh, you mean the Matt might listen to call the catechol going. Now I'm understanding what you're trying to say. I love imitating every language around the world. It's so fun to laugh together. Yeah, right on. Little princess, little angel. Watched almost every one of your shorts. Amazing. My gosh, Cecil. I thank you so much, guys. And I'm sure I have to catch up on comments. I know a lot of you are going all out doing so, responding with the comments. I really appreciate that. Shorts are great, but I get lost and forget which I have viewed. It's crazy. Absolutely. I'll tell you what. I formed a short playlist. When you go to the short playlist, you will see a little red line that's going up into the video there that tells you that you watched it. And if you guys are watching it, please watch the videos, the shorts, all of them till the end, because it will destroy the algorithm. Yeah, that's it, Jason. That's exactly what I believe. And I'm telling you, it's pretty much proven. And you'll see in the video with the mask at the back of his neck, it's just ridiculous. He had a little itch inside of his mask, and he pushes the skin over, and it lifts up, and then it stays there. And there's another video that I didn't put it up, and I should have, where he's literally, you see it. I think it's up 3 or 4 inches there. Wow, that's a big 4 inches. Right? You see it lifting up off the back of his neck as he's going like this. So. Robert Reedman's Clip Channel, thank you very much for being here. Hi, Bruce and Mod's chat. I can't thank you guys enough. Pitoma White is attack. Impossibly. Je te crois, Yann. Yes. New EMP attacks. Definitely. With the new 5G put into place. Ça va être terrible, ça. Yes, they do, Delta Dog. I agree with that, brother. I appreciate the thumbs up, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Going to treatment, says Cecil. Now, I hope make it back before the stream is over. Love you all. Right on, man. I'm going to have a little video up, 7 minutes, and you'll probably find it very interesting. So when you get back, man, you'll be able to check that out. Sending more energy your way, Cecil. Keep getting better, brother, and keep coming back, man. Of course, I can't thank you enough for all the incredible help and contributions. My gosh, Anika, thank you so much. Thanks for celebrating with me. 8 years of research, guys. I'm so upset that there's nobody else here to celebrate with us, but I'm more than ecstatic that you all stuck around. I really appreciate it. Really are one team here. The shorts are great. Anika watches the shorts too, and I really can't thank you all enough for that. It helps the algorithm. And I'll tell you what, the shorts are different, and they're a lot closer. And sometimes I get in, I go all out. There's some UFO videos. None of them were maxed zoomed in. And I prefer seeing a bit of a blur than all my original videos here, because there's nothing blurry here with the equipment on the original files and whatnot. People should be hyped and getting really interested in what's happening, but you don't see a lot of interest. But again, it's because people aren't coming here. Terry Berry, are you here? Thank you so much. And thanks for being at the premiere. I saw you guys were at the premiere, all of you. Thank you so much. Fleeting Sparks, just found your channel. This is great. Thank you so much. I need the feedback. Keep forgetting to write it. That if you're new, let me know, please, so I can we can all welcome you. Fleeting Sparks. There has to be more people with high join my friend Fleeting Sparks. Thanks for being here, and thanks for your interest. I hope you enjoy the videos. Like, look at the last 5 videos. It should blow your mind, because it blows my own mind, and I'm the one filming the stuff. One Big Pond, love the name. Thanks for being here. Thanks for streaming on point. Bruce, he's out. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Terry Berry is in the house. I love you, Terry Berry. Thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. High-powered telescopes that can see this. Yes. And say to yourself, Fleeting Sparks, they probably all can see it. Every big telescope can very easily see what's on the moon. But do you know that even with a big telescope, you could actually view the moon and not see these UFOs? That's how subtle they are. That's how much they hide on the surface also. Just ordered a couple of guitar. Oh, right on, Robert. Another player, man. I keep forgetting that's true. Bruce, and I signed up to take lessons. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm in my 60s. Hey, do you mean you're back in your 1960s or in your 60s? Well, listen, Robert, man, I'm proud of you, bro, for doing so. It's not easy. I play a lot by ear. I hope you know that I have a music channel also. I'm giving out free guitar lessons. Obviously, I should be posting a lot more, like beginner lessons. But if ever you want to learn some blues slide or some piano, head on over to Bruce's Music. It's a channel that I have that plays only music on the channel. Fleeting Sparks, I love the inspiration and inspiring comments. Thank you so much. Why isn't more people doing what you're doing? Exactly. And they should be. Thanks again, Anika and everyone. They should be doing more. Delta Dog, 2 likes. Mine was second. I appreciate it, guys. I mean it. Everything and everywhere I go, I have to refresh. One Big Pond. Some of us have these problems, like no matter where we go, glitches or not, whether it be because we spoke about something or not. My pleasure. You guys rock. Just stopping by to support you, Bruce. I have to go now. Take care, everyone. Robert Redmond's Clip channel. You guys can check him out too. And listen, when you get some music up, let us know. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Deborah Sullivan, how are you doing? Before we jump in the video here, notice that we're locked at 50, eh? I told you we would move at 50. I like being right. Don't like always being right, but I often am. 57 watching. Wow. We went up to 57. David Miles. Sorry, man. I forgot to say hello. I did see you up on top. Jim Bross, how are you? I'm here. Here, villagers. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. It is, man. Jim, things are going pretty good. Going pretty well, I guess. Fleeting Sparks, again, thank you very much for being here. And if you, there's no obligation, but if you do take the time to subscribe, an extra really big thank you if you do so, because we don't get subscribers. No, you see, we're losing. We're losing subscribers. We lost 6 since we've been streaming. JWs. Geez, famous potatoes. Thanks for letting me know that. Sorry about that. Yep. Yes, yes. Yeah, it sucks. Thank you, Jules. Bruce, welcome our new subscribers. Subscriber Fleeting Sparks. See, we care about our subscribers here. And you guys always helping me. I appreciate that. Miss Numerous, how are you doing? Always the same amazing people that come by. You almost sounded like Trump there. Huge. It is. It absolutely is. They say that they're worried about mass hysteria if ever the truth comes out about UFOs. I think the mass hysteria has already happened. If I see another person do this to somebody again, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going nuts seeing that. It's hurting me. It's killing me. Can't stand it. Can't stand seeing people do that to somebody, walk up in public, and it's driving me nuts. I wouldn't even be able to defend myself because I wouldn't want to re-hurt them the way they just hurt me. You know, you're good or you're not, right? You're hot or you are freezing. But everybody's basically lukewarm. They're between the two. We do some good things, and I'm talking about me too. You know, been there, done that. I'm human too. Deborah, thank you very much. I get to my grandson's in September for 2 weeks. I should be back again visiting with the kids. It'll be so much fun. We'll have 4 generations at our small family home in northern Arizona. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. She's like a guide, spiritual guide for me here. Biden's eye color changes from time to time. That's right. Famous potatoes. That's true. Like literally changes colors. Absolutely, Darla. Thanks for welcoming him, man. Everybody. Sorry, man. Can't believe the videos on this channel. There should be 1 million subs on that. Again, it's very inspiring, fleeting sparks. There should be a lot more views, and unfortunately, we're not getting the views that we should be getting. Did a deep dive on the mask wearing through the years, and oh my gosh, it is so ridiculously blatant in our face. It really is. And they exist. You'll see in the video. Wait till you see the woman in charge, the CIA, to be literally like in the James Bond movie. The woman that is like this big boss, right? That goes and Q, I think her name is, or whatnot. I don't know. I didn't watch it. Never watched any of those movies. Never watched Doom, whatever you call it. I never watched that. Last I watched was Police Academy. Aside from that, I'm into documentaries. I'm into truth now. Junie T. Hi, folks. And Moonman, it's already evening in southwest Finland. Oh, wow. Beautiful Finland. Thank you very much for being here. I am, guys. I'm bilingual. You could also check out my French. Thank you, Elias. I'm trying to get subscribers. No subscribers since 2020 on the French channel. No views. But now the views on the French channel are starting to rise a little bit more than Bruce Cesal. Bruce Cesal has died, the channel, not the person. And I'm still going to be here no matter how dead it gets because the channel has to remain here. It's the only place where people are seeing what's on the moon. Like a lot of people do incredible research on the moon and stuff, but they're unique, right? Like I am. Like the research here is absolutely rare and unique. Saw a vid yesterday and Biden towered over Jill. There you go, Cindy Lou. Thanks for sharing that. Yes, absolutely right. Crazy, eh? Thanks again, Fleeting Sparks, for being here. Lots of trolls and attacks in the community. People email you and stuff, so be very careful who you interact with. Oh, brand new magnifying glass. Love using it on Bruce. I was going to say, I hope you are, Jules, using it on my videos. Of course, absolutely. And it does help. Go and see that video. I'm also on X, guys, A Commercial Ufology Canada, as you see right there. The link is there if you want to click on it. Yes, Fleeting Sparks. You know, once in a while, people, when they come by and they take the time to say hello, they like the channel. Darla and the mods always share out the channel. People don't have to come here and invade by sharing out their links. People can come here, say hello, and saying, wow, Bruce, maybe one day you can check out my channel. I got some cool videos too. And you'll see a lot of people here most likely do. Oh, you're pretty good, Fleeting Sparks. That would explain why you like the channel, because you're a real human. Welcome with the other humans. Love you as well, Bruce. I enjoy looking at your work and making my own hypothesis over it. That I love you for it, and I appreciate it, because Bruce doesn't have to be right about what he says. I have my own theories, my own ideas, and I know a lot of you, even especially the ones that I'm really close to here, we disagree on some things, and I think that's very healthy that we have a disagreement. Debate is good. Open-mindedness is good. Who says that what I say is right and that what you're saying is wrong? Who says either one of us are wrong? Maybe we're both right, maybe we're both wrong. If you accept that possibility, you'll be able to not be so upset by getting mad if somebody says that the earth is flat, or somebody says, the moon is not inhabited because, NASA proved it and stuff. Hey, respect, nothing but that. We really are, Darla. Close-knit family. Here for the ladies in the chat, Junie. So am I. I'm always here to protect them. Hope you'll do the same. The husbands will be following you. That's awesome, Darla. I'll be honest, it felt right when I came here. Thanks for saying that. A small family, but we're loving and constant and always happy to see each other. That's darn right. Bruce, do you have any old movies you recommend or liked from your little kid days that made an impression on you? I like that question, David. Thanks for asking me that. Oh my gosh, I've never been asked that in my life, actually. It's actually, the response is silly, but it's yeah, I'm not even gonna mention it. Yeah. Um, I'm being honest. Just you asked me this, I didn't even realize I had not thought of that movie again. I thought of that movie a long time. It was the weekend. It was a kid, probably not even in school yet, or maybe soon to start school. It was a movie of a kid that died, went to heaven, and they were all making gifts for God on a special day, ceremonious day. I remember as a kid liking to see the clouds and stuff, and I remember my initial response. Oh my God, for you to bring this out in me, my initial response was, um, as a kid, that it looked fake. It didn't look like they did a good job in the movie to represent what heaven was, and the halos and the golden halos that you could sort of see that were on a stick, even in the movie at one point. And but the beautiful part was that the kid made a box, a cigar. It wasn't a cigar box. It was like a jewelry box, but there was no jewelry on it. It wasn't varnished. It was made by hand. It was a little crooked. And obviously, well, that's the gift that God loved the most. And it stuck with me. But long story short, no, I don't have any probably movies that when I was younger that actually sparked and anything in me. I was just musical, writing my own stuff, playing my own music. Not everybody likes passing certain moments in their lives alone. I really liked it. I really like being alone in the physical world here, working all day at home. Um, if somebody, when you feel lonely, someone has happened to me before, and I said, "Oh my goodness," because I'm feeling lonely, you automatically get that feeling that, well, what? Nobody loves me. How come I'm all by myself here? I never really had that. Being alone for me, I always saw more clearly. Uh, clarified everything that I think or decisions that I do and take or make. I don't make my decisions based on what my friends say. Like a lot of you can take in just an opinion. It doesn't mean we're going to have to, I'm sorry, David. I'm totally off. You brought me on to this tangent where I remember just that movie. When I was younger, I liked looking at movies where it had to do with spirituality and um, even monsters and whatnot. I was always really interested with the unknown, the other side, and it always fascinated me. I just went off on a tangent there. I don't even know why I talked about that. I had to talk about it. I went back to that moment. It's weird that I understood some things today thinking of that. Je me comprends. I understand myself. Ben Lurking just stopped by for a thumbs up. Karen Fitzpatrick, thank you for everything over the years, you guys. How to get creative with a VPN to stop getting dumped. Hey, I totally hear you. Famous potatoes. That's getting creative. I was fortunate to have seen a UFO above my head, says Deborah Sullivan, when I was 16. Thanks for sharing that, Deborah. I have never had to ask if they exist, but rather who are they and what is their role here? Same, exact same, Deborah. I know they're here. I even have a good idea as to what they're doing here. They even told me, as silly as that sounds, it's not. I've met some entities and I've had encounters, and I love saying it that way now. Only since 2024 that I said I've explained it or expressed it that way without lingering on the stories. Some of us have seen on the other side. I was able to see through a portal and I was able to see living beings. It wasn't in the past. They're alive. They looked like us where I was. And yeah, it's real. So when somebody comes by and tells me a story about it, I believe it. Really is, Terry. It's bad. TETs, thank you for being here. I bet most of the people here are close in age. I bet most of the people here are close in age, around Bruce's age. I'm guessing his age too. Well, yeah, I guess my age. You'll probably guess 60. But anyways, I am 49 years old. There's a lot of people here that are in the 50s to 85. The complete age group is 50 to 85. I have almost zero people 30 years old. I think there's 15. And I have two people of 18 years old on the channel also, which I have a hard time believing that. If I was 18, it's when I was 18, I was on channels like this, but I never seen a channel like mine. You know, when I was younger, I used to follow Secure Team. And today I'm doing research. It's not like him, but what he's showing over the years, I was able to do it myself, be able to actually film real entities and UFOs. And, people thought my research was weird. First time he mentioned my research, he said it was a little weird, but he replied to me in a comment the other day for the first time. So, hey, hats off, Tyler. I got nothing against anybody here online. I just wish all the channels had a chance to get viewed and to get the research seen, obviously. Exactly, Elias. Tonight, we will also be streaming at 8 p.m. Hopefully, there'll be some bloody UFO news. I hope. I do, Fleeting Sparks. Thanks for asking. I'm sure they even replied to you. So, like Darla says, every Friday at 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern, tonight. So 1 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern. Like today, right now, 1 p.m. It's 1:59. It's 2 o'clock right now. I also stream on Wednesdays, Fleeting Sparks at 5. So remember 518, 518. Remember 518 jeans. 5 o'clock on Wednesday and 1 and 8. Remember 18 for Friday. Thanks for asking. You are a real human being for asking that. Oh, right on. You're exactly right. You're talking about my birthday. I have the same birthday as Galileo, February 15th. Do not have the same brain. Muchas gracias, Argentina. Saludos, Bruce, desde Argentina. Muchas gracias por venir a mi canal de investigación de ovnis. 1, 2, 3 ovnis, 4, 5, 6. Finito, kaput. 50 watching. Hey, same age, Fleeting Mac. Did I just call you Fleeting Mac? Fleetwood Mac in my head today. Sorry about that. Right on. Well, you'll see the trolls aren't that age. The trolls are a lot younger, I think. We have man kids here. Thanks so much, Karen. There you go. Hadaron 1992 says it. I agree with that, my friend. Thanks for being here. My TV is too big or too close. Probably both. That's like me when I watch my 75-inch like this. We're going to get into an amazing video here. Thank you very much, Cindy. Appreciate that. See, Darla? That's a kind Cindy Lou. Ay, muchas gracias. Hello, community, from our friend from Argentina. Beautiful Argentina. Yep. We send Elias in the corner and Kai sometimes. Only sheep follow the narrative. Nah. Yeah. Most high, right on. Retired metal man here, 70 plus, right on. Wife took 3 and hasn't been okay since. Thanks. And I'm so sorry for that, Junie. Really, really sorry for that. And I'm now taking care of her. Junie T, sending energy your way. Community will also do so. Spread the word, my friends. Spread the word. Horrible. Be sure to send all of our love to her here. The moon is a space station. I agree with that, Most High. For the Galactic Federation of Light, you are spot on, I would say. Seriously, I would say spot on. Who are here to help in the evolution of consciousness. Yes, I also agree with that. Thank you very much. So could there be a bad alien species that would want to land here? Maybe that's also a reason why a good alien species would come. Well, let's head on over and check that video here. Fries Day stream. Fries Day. Let's go to Fries Day. No, Bruce. F is before G. How come there's 2 bloody streams? What? That one's 307. That one also 307. Let's see here. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. That I'll go through that. I won't annoy you with that, but 307,000 views. That was at the beginning of January when we crossed over the 100,000 mark. We got a couple of thousand of subscribers that day. And my birthday was the 15th of February. So a month and a half after that, where you can see that it dropped down. So it went from 300,000 views. This is just for 30 days, by the way. I got up as high as 500,000 in views. And then it went down to 69,000. As you can check this on Social Blade. yourself if you want to. Then it went down to 30,000, up to 40, down to 30, and down to 20 some thousand, up to 29,000. So they keep me low, always in the 20, 30,000s all the way of my life here, except for 1 or 2 or 3 times where it sort of went up and exploded. So this is a pretty cool video. Let's get into it, my friends. Thanks for watching. First, I'm going to stick myself down here so I won't be in the way, and you guys will be able to see something. Enjoy. It's not too long. We'll be back in a bit. Yes, Vandenberg Air Force Base in California had Space Force in the 1980s. It's incredible. They've been doing this stuff, what we're finding out only about today. They've been doing it for many years, 20, 30 plus years. Absolutely. Enjoy, everyone. Sure, people will say it's ridiculous to think that aliens came down to the planet and put on disguises to take over politics and our culture. Well, it sounds silly until you find out how easy it is to make latex masks. And we're not looking at latex masks here at all. We're looking at just added on options that can change you in a flash of an instant in public. There is nothing too silly for the CIA and anybody who's doing some spying or trying to be covert mission or hide their identity. Maybe you're locked down in a place and you're going to pretend that your hair got long and you're just walking through town as you leave your area, not knowing what you're doing. Look like an old man and you're a spy.
I was chief of disguise.
What all did that entail?
The office I worked in was like the Q in James Bond. We were the Q for the CIA and the intelligence community. So there were different parts of it. Whatever you needed, if you needed a bug, if you needed secret writing or a microdot or a concealment device or whatever you needed, you had to come to us and we'll put something together for you.
What's the most memorable moment from being in disguise for you?
There were a number of them, but one that has to stand out. I went to the White House and I briefed George H.W. Bush, the president at the time, while I was wearing a full face mask. So we're sitting like this close together and I'm telling him that I'm going to show him the best disguise that we have. And he's looking for a bag, like, where is it? I said, well, I'm wearing it and I'm going to take it off. And I reached to start taking it off and he said, stop. And he got up and he walked and he looked at it. He didn't know it was a mask. He wasn't sure what I was wearing. He sat back down. He said, okay. So I took it off and I was holding it up in the air so he could see it. My whole head. It had hair and a face and a neck.
So you could walk around as someone else?
Absolutely.
And that would be the disguise?
Absolutely.
So this is absolutely confirmed. So we just witnessed one person turn into like 3 or 4 different people. That is wild.
Another technique that we used with the masks was an operation called Li Doggo. We had a couple getting ready to go to Moscow, and
I left that in. That was iTrek channel. He's the one that's talking about this. He didn't make the video, but he's talking about it. Let's go back to the start of this. Listen to what she's saying. Am I back too far?
Another technique that we used with the masks was an operation called Li Doggo. We had a couple getting ready to go to Moscow, and we asked them to buy a dog and take the dog with them, a very large dog, a particular dog. We went to our wig maker. We showed the wig maker a picture of the great big dog, and she made, not a wig, but she made a dog, just a covering that looked like a dog, that you could put in the back seat of a car, and it would look like your dog was asleep in the back seat.
Not surprised.
That couple would set a pattern of I don't know how often, but every so often, they would leave the embassy compound with their dog. And so the man at the gate would get used to seeing them go through the gate with their dog in the back seat. not always asleep, sometimes asleep. And then when we needed operationally to move a person, that person would get in the car under the dog concealment and go through the gate, and the Millie Man would blink.
Here is the head of Joe Biden's Economic Council. Wake up, people.
The government can't go bankrupt because we can print our own money.
It obviously begs the question, why exactly are we borrowing in a currency that we print ourselves? I'm waiting for someone to stand up and say, why do we borrow our own currency in the first place?
When you're not reading a prompter, which all governmental officials do, I believe, unless it's something easy to say, they're lost. Watch this. It's scary.
Like you said, they print the dollars. So why does the government even borrow?
Well, again, some of this stuff gets, some of the language that some of the language and concepts are just confusing. I mean, the government definitely prints money, and it definitely lends that money, which is why the government definitely prints money, and then it lends that money by selling bonds. Is that what they do?
She knows so long as she was 9.
He asked, is that what they do? If he doesn't know, America will not know, right? Because these are the people, the professionals that we depend on. Hey, we're going to hear Joe Biden say something, and they're going to hear him. He's going to hear Joe Biden say something in his own voice, and you're going to hear him just moments later, very, very cognitively awake. Listen to this. This will be banned, by the way. They'll be taking ads off this one.
Is that what they do?
She knows so long as she was 9. Our freedom can never be secure. You have to rate the market a little bit here. And the market is that if you have all of...
I guess I didn't take the time to crop it. Sorry, guys.
All of the tax breaks.
This is the same time there, okay? Where you just saw him here. That's not the same person. That is not the same person. Literally can't even put a sentence together. Like literally.
She knows so long as she was 9.
Oh, she knows so long as she's died. That's literally what he said. And now watch him moments after a coffee.
Our freedom can never be secure. You have to rate the market a little bit here. And the market is that if you have all of...
I saw it when he said the first 3 words. The market here, just that was too fast for Biden. Biden doesn't talk that fast. Listen to this. Maybe 15, 20 years ago.
You have to rate the market a little bit here.
See how awake he is? That's the Biden that I remember when I was about 27, 26 years old. That's more like the way he's awake I'm talking. It's ridiculous.
You have to rate the market a little bit here. And the market is that if you have all of the tax breaks, very clear, all the tax breaks, all of the benefits flowing to the top 1/10 of one.
Back to our disguise labs out at Langley, and we invented a whole new genre of masks. Masks that are so good.
Can I say that this woman was doing this back in the 80s, okay? They were doing this in the 80s with people like from Planet of the Apes and stuff to get, the hair just right. And you'll see them working on these masks. It takes 5 seconds to put on that mask. And it's also a mask that won't break or the hair won't fall out if you put it up into a ball, the latex, and put it under your armpit. It was deliberately made, that mask, by the CIA to do so. So this woman working for the CIA gets asked for certain things. And when they said if they needed a bug or whatnot, I'm pretty sure that by this point they could even whip up some type of drone, insect drone or bird drone, because a lot of what we think is coming is already here, guys. I guarantee it.
That are so realistic that you can actually get up close and have a personal contact with someone for an extended period of time. They're good.
So if I'm showing this, it's just basically saying if somebody goes up on stage to talk like Biden or whatever, guys, there's a voice filter to talk like Elon Musk and to talk like some of the famous people, or even Tucker Carlson, I'm sure. He had somebody make a video of him. You could literally talk anyone's voice, including even their laugh. And like Elon Musk, when he talks and he goes, if you stutter or whatever, the same mechanisms and the same speech patterns that they do. So another thing is that how hard would it be for an alien to come down to Earth just to spy? Oh my God, guys, you don't need technology. You need a mask.
Enough that you can brief the President of the United States in the Oval Office
That's her there.
wearing a mask. And he isn't sure.
She had her mask on, you see? The older lady had the mask on. And I say older lady, she's not old. She's older than the mask.
The United States in the Oval Office wearing a mask. And he isn't sure if it's you or if it's
So imagine someone on a stage far away with security all around them where nobody's able to get close to them. Sometimes, of course, it's for security reasons, but it's not just for security reasons why they don't want people going too close or shaking their hands. If somebody actually doubted that that was a real person, could you imagine, guys? What's worse than an assassination? Could you imagine somebody running up on stage with a political person that we actually trust and love on stage, and somebody goes up and just grabs his or her neck and rips off his face, and it's completely someone else, and it's someone else that we know and that we don't like from another country? I mean, I can't stop thinking about that when I see videos like this.
if it's someone else. Those masks were the beginning of a whole new generation of work that we did at the CIA. Once we could make these masks that fit you so well, then we discovered we could make a twin. We could make another you. There could be two of you.
This is the chief disguise officer of the CIA.
The conspiracy
Usually
video.
one
Listen.
extra was all we needed.
So, watch it.
God bless you all, and may God protect our troops.
You can see the discoloration on his neck. It is not because of his collar or
All we needed.
So, watch it.
God bless you all, and may God protect our troops.
You can see the discoloration on his neck. It is not because of his collar or shadow. You can clearly see it. And I'm trying to find another video. So you'll notice there's the collar. Most people are probably going to think it's the collar, but it's not. And you'll really see it once they show the neck closer. And it looks literally like this, just the face part of it. And I'll show you also the other part of the mask where you see it coming off in the back, or it's badly sitting on him. It must be hot. Him with literally his mask going up several inches in the back of his neck. So you see how easy it would be to manipulate the system, us. I wanted also to throw this one in. This one is one that clearly shows that he was itchy, let's say, under his mask, this person. And I've been listening to several speeches of him during the same day where his voice isn't the same, his ears are different sizes. Well, that was a short video, so I'm going to stop sharing that. Remove. And I'll leave my face here, and let me grab a coffee. I'll be right back. Then I'll remove my latex mask. There. Wouldn't that be crazy? Wouldn't it be nuts though, eh? That I just pull off my face mask, latex mask. And then, well, you see that there's still no subscribers. It's like, hey, Bruce even had a latex mask and there's nobody watching. It's sad when you think of it. Moon is a space station for the guy. I like that one. You know why 80 are watching now? Oh, back down to 70. Because I wasn't talking about the moon. Most likely. It's getting hot. It's getting humid, Darla. Right on. Fleeting Sparks, a new member of the community. Did you subscribe too? Thank you. Boy, oh boy, golly geez. Thank you very much. Using 50s words. People will understand. Golly geez. Most high, thanks again for being here. Also, Bruce, one step ahead of society. You are a genius. Well, no, but thank you so much for the inspiration. So kind of you. 2 steps ahead. You are crackpot. Yes. Yeah, crackpot that I am. Oh, I'm 3 steps ahead, but I'm not genius. I have. Just wanted to add that in there. Just got here. What did I hear? Alone. I was just saying, like I told you the last time, that I actually enjoy being alone in life during the times that I am alone. You know, I could miss my son's gone. I still miss him. I'm still always worried about him, but I'm not upset being alone. And some people can go long periods of time being alone, but you'd be surprised, LA, how much you find yourself when you're alone, but not when you're alone and in thought with somebody else. It's hard to empty your mind of everything that you're thinking of. You have all these compartments in your brain, and your brain can only store so many problems. You know that, right? If you blow through some of the problems and stop worrying about half of them, you'll have more room to focus on the 3 other problems. That's stupid, but it's not. And that's how a brain works. Basically, straight up what I interpret how a brain works. Are you putting a hex on me? I hope I'm alone for the rest of my life. Thank you, LA. Right on, Terry Berry. Quite a few of our regulars are missing today, maybe on holiday. Just hope that they are all well. Oh yeah, that for me is normal though. Like regulars, you'll see, Grip Ripper, Leah. Often you'll see that they're always here. Kai, always here, right? They're gone for only a day or a stream or 2, and people are like, oh my God, where are they? People also during the year, I have a lot of people that follow me more during their vacations, follow me a bit less when for example, if they're babysitting kids or if they're busy with kids. Jules sometimes, but she just takes time to come by. But that's how it is. UFOs you see flying over your garden, or the star people from Sirius, as well as other ETs. Most high, thank you very much. I believe they are entities. I believe they're intelligent, even if it is just a light, maybe that's intelligent. They're studying just that, finding out that light has a certain intelligence. Photons have a certain intelligence. So is light sentient, or is it stimuli reactive? That's the thing. Some entities in space could be reacting just to stimuli, much like a body. Person's deceased and we reconnect them up to electricity, and we'll have their cheeks smile, right? By using that electricity inside of them. I'm so morbid today. Yeah, that alone is not the same. Like LA and Jules, it's not the same alone, right? It's that you start your life with someone. I loved being in a relationship when I was. It didn't work out. It just didn't work out with that person. But yeah, that's not the same. When you start out with someone and the other person physically leaves, they're still there. They remain there in thought, and you think more of them. You think a lot more of them. Absolutely agree with you with that. Me, what I mean Jules, and thanks for sharing that, because I'm going to explain more of what I meant is that in life, when, for many years, just focusing on my work at night, guys were going out to bars and stuff like that. I didn't have enough money to go out, and I was okay going home. And for me, it was better for me. And again, I'm not talking about death here. I'm talking about everyone's alive, family's going good, son's going good, and everything. It's just that when I'm alone, considering everyone around me is doing good, I still do, I do good. I do good alone. I did good. When I'm alone, I think, I want to sing. I'm creative. I'm poetic on paper, and I create more in my own thought when I'm alone. I have a love-hate with alone. I hear you. I absolutely hear you. No, I mean, being alone in life sucks. Like, look at it. Look, there's nobody coming here to the channel. That loneliness is hurting. Okay. Yeah, I hear you. I feel it too. I feel the damn pain, but I laugh about it because I'm not going to let that change my life. It's written that that's something that has to remain secretive, the UFO story. It's going to come out. We exposed it. So now people know that there's someone there. That's like Area 51. Bob Lazar came out, told people they were back engineering UFOs, and then 100,000, and then eventually a couple of million people believed it or found interest in the story. And it ended there. That's where it ended. He's still not coming out, even after his documentaries and film with Jeremy Corbell. But maybe Jeremy Corbell wants to make a film of the moon and the UFOs. Could you imagine that they're not allowed asking Bruce to give them footage to make a movie, or even give me money to have footage to make a movie, because they're not allowed talking about the damn situation? And that's sort of a little funny thing. Gag orders, there's clearances that people, they have to clear, have to go through. So Bruce, sitting there talking about Biden's mask and literally several other things. I've tried so hard to convince my loved ones of this stuff. Yeah, that's another hard thing. That's what was hardest for me, is that even friends, or during the pandemic and stuff, a lot of us and friends and stuff, and even family members, some family members were fighting to the core because of this, and some families separated. One family doesn't talk to the other because the other is not doing what the other side believes and whatnot. So there's a complete separation inside of the family. Very sad knowing that literally happens. It's hard to convince people. And the worst of it, fleeting sparks, all the proof is there. If you sat down and saw, probably, if you're like me, 1 to 3 videos, that's all it took me. When I saw the first video talking about a conspiracy, I said, well, hang on, it's not a conspiracy if they have the patents done. That's like the geoengineering or cloud seeding and stuff. The South Pole base that's there is an energy weapon. It does a lot of things. It's both for quantum communication, quantum teleportation, I believe. CERN, HARP, everyone, it's just crazy what's going on. I like that one, Sandra. That's well said. Very well said. And again, considering we're not talking about a death or a separation, because that's not the same. That is very hard. And so I'm talking about Sandra, like what Sandra says about being alone. Yes, I focus a lot more. As a matter of fact, I said this last week when somebody got a good laugh, and I said, talking about abstinence, I have less sex than Catholic priests. I mean, I just devoted my life to exposing the moon. I'm in love with the moon in my telescope. She's a little big, but does the job. We're talking about telescope here, okay? Just the video, LA. It's a very good video. If you didn't see it, you're going to like it. It's a 7 or 8 minute video. It's talking about all the fake system that we live in, basically. First movie I saw in the cinema as a kid was 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh, I remember that one too. That I do remember that. Yeah, and it makes you really wonder what's going on. A Galactic Federation of Light, or a collection of star nations. I also believe that too. I believe both exist. It came together to stop interdimensional wars. I love that one. They are here to help as we leave the third dimension and enter the fifth, the golden. It's the golden shit show is what's happening. Hey, Fleeting Sparks, I love hearing that. And y'all even talking about being alone. I'm in that club too. Right on. Fleeting Sparks. A lot of people here went through living hell, and some people got sick. There's even a couple of people that lost their houses with the hurricanes in the States and stuff like that. And a lot of people are going through a hard time. We have a good way of boosting ourselves up. If you do believe Fleeting Sparks in energy and that you can send energy to someone, well, then you'll probably really most likely enjoy the channel. And of course, Fleeting Sparks, I have a lot of, did I call you Fleeting Mac again? Getting old. I have a lot of good UFO videos, and they're the rarest UFO videos on the moon that you will see on any social media platform anywhere on the internet. So that means, after saying that, and the reason why I write that in the titles is so people will watch it and say, this bugger says it's the best moon UFO video, I'm going to watch that. And then they watch it and they go, holy shit, he's showing UFO fleet lifting up off the surface. Check out the last video, guys. I really liked what I did. I hope Darla and everyone saw it, or you will tonight, or when you get a chance. The last two videos that I posted today. The last video shows the jellyfish. It shows the UFOs on the surface of the moon, but it also shows, and I forgot what I was going to say. Damn. Just watch the videos. You'll see what it shows. It shows, oh yes, the lights, the different characteristics of lights. I got a spacecraft that came down in the yard that are not like the lights on the moon, nor are they like the lights that I filmed back. And I got lights on the moon that looked like ghosts. There are lights that travel in military formations. I have a spacecraft landing, the moon landing. Go check out the last video. I posted that literally in the last video, and that's why they're hiding me. But it came out to the world, and I believe if one person, an important person, saw it, and you guys know that they did, because the Pentagon, I was on their own platform with Garpan Ufology, another governmental association with, he's in cooperation with the Space Force, by the way. So the Space Force know about my research. So no, they're not going to say, oh, today we're looking at Bruce's video. No, of course not. It's some guy in the background that's looking at all these things that people are catching, and they can look at what I'm capturing without going to reach me. They don't have to reach me. If it's dangerous or not what I'm showing, they can stop me without even reaching me also. So ladies and gents, we had an amazing stream. I kept you here for an hour and a half. I hope you didn't mind. You didn't mind the length of time that I kept you on here. 50, but if had a hernia gone, will be 40 again. I hear you, TETs. Please, my friends, subscribe to the channel. A little brother here with my 49 years old. Right on. Been in contact with the Galactic Federation since 2010, since Most High. I see them regularly in the sky in the evening here, in England, Derby. Thank you very much, my English friends, for being here. I was at Girl Scout camp the summer of Jaws. Right. My mom took my brother to see it. Oh my gosh. Bad timing, Jules. I got a letter at camp telling me I don't get to see. Oh my gosh. Yes. Never have I seen Jaws to this day. Don't go and see it, Jules, because you won't go swimming if you go and see it. I'm telling you. That's funny. Yes. I've been starting to use that term too, Most High. Identified flying objects. So basically all the UFOs, not all, but most of the UFOs that we all talk about and see are IFOs. They're all identified, most likely. And the government UFO reports, do you know that I believe that they're only showing back engineered UFOs, that they're not showing extraterrestrial vehicles? They don't want to yet. Yeah, okay. I think you're correct about the moon. Just not sure about what they are. I don't know what they are. Absolutely. I agree with that. It could be many, many things. I've had encounters with strange things I cannot explain. It's in my nature not to run away. Find the truth, BSA. I love you, Terry. Thank you very much. Love you loads, guys. Thanks, Most High. Will do. Thanks for the inspiration. Anika, everyone, thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to be with us. I love you, Mod, so much. And for everyone that I missed your comments or I didn't get time to do so, well, tonight, yet again, we'll spend a good hour and a half, 2 hours again. We can talk about a whole bunch of things. I love you so much for being here. Check out the last videos, guys. Thumbs up and the whole thing, click on the notification bell, whatnot. It doesn't work, but click on it. It doesn't work, so click on it. Basically, I'll talk to you all very soon. I love you, mods. Thanks for the generous contributions to each and every one of you. My friend Luke, double whammy. Jules, again, year 9. It's coming, guys. It's coming. And Anika, thank you very much, my friends, for all the amazing support you give this channel. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Bye for now.